Welcome to the class, gentlemen. We have been covering retails, various aspects of retails. We have come to the customer interaction part of it. Now, today we will talk about how to communicate with the customer because communication with the customer is very essential to find out about his needs, then assess the needs, then follow a solution to the customer's problem. If we cannot interact with the customer, we cannot make him feel wanted, and possibly we will lose the customer. So, there are two ways we can understand the customer. First is questioning, close-ended questions, open-ended questions, and listening. Questioning is an act on the part of a salesperson to know details about the customer's needs. Listening is an activity for the salesperson to understand what the customer is saying and pay attention to it so that he can make out what is the need of the customer. Let's just try to see a little more of each other. Question is, why should we ask questions? We should ask questions so that we can invite him to talk. We can get basic knowledge about customer. Hear the voice of the customer to decide what are the pain areas, what are the need areas. Gives direction to the conversation. Build empathy with the customers. Establish a base for building a relationship. When we invite him to talk, he will tell us about what he requires. Then we will get basic knowledge about the customer and we will know how to moderate the sales talk. Question is now, what type of questions can we ask? We can ask close-ended questions. The answer is yes or no. 100 answers useful for checking your own customer's understanding. Enables you to control conversation with the customer. White color or green color, checks or stripe, Maruti or Etios. So these are some of the example of close-ended questions which a customer would be able to give you some idea about himself. What is the price range you are looking at? Do you want a shirt or pant? Is this what you're looking for? Do you need more qualification? Is this color okay? What is your waist size? How many members are there in your family? Do you have kids in the house? You see, these questions cover all aspects and give information about the customer. Next can be open-ended question. Open-ended question can be get a customer to talk about good things in their lives. They can talk about their crop, they can talk about their healing, they can talk about their realization, they can talk about their profession. Well, through this you can make out the buying power of the customer. You can also make out what kind of items he would be interested. Medium range, low range, high range. Getting them interested in talking with you. Let them start talking with you and develop empathy. And once they develop empathy, they would like to share their own selves what they are looking at. Then you can allow the customer to find their own answer, to choose the right product. Build a dialogue. In turn, you can develop a rapport and relationship with them. You could just be talking on comparing the malls. You can be talking about the general approach to the place. Some topic which directly is not connected to the business, you could be talking to him and getting to know more about himself. The questions So open-ended questions can be, tell me what colors do you like? What kind of shoes do you wear? You wear Italian shoes, you wear black shoes, you wear sports shoes. You see, here the answer is not in yes or no, but it is in a descriptive manner. Would you like me to know more about your shirt? That means you want stripes, you want this company. Could you help me understand for what you are buying these trousers for? Well, I'm buying these trousers for my child, so then, or my wife. Then, accordingly, you go ahead with the conversation. What kind of information are you looking for the product? Are you looking at the price? Are you looking at the reliability? What kind of information you are looking at that you can make out when you are talking to a customer. Then, when you have asked these questions, you must listen to the customer. You must listen to the customer to understand his needs. And then only you can advise him the right product. So you have to understand the customer's need by active listening, and then only you can advise them the right product. Well, if he's looking for a jeans for his daughter, if you show him a jeans, men's jeans, he's not likely to be very happy. You have to listen to demonstrate to a customer that you understand them for present and future needs. Customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction meaning thereby that he's feeling happy, that he's been looked after, all information which he's asked for is provided, can only be done if he has been listened properly. Active listening techniques comprise of paying attention, show that you are listening, do not interrupt, provide feedback. When he is talking to you, try and concentrate on his face, do not look anywhere else. If somebody else is calling, still listen to him. Do not interrupt, provide him feedback where it is required. When he said 4 sentences and he is expecting a 5th sentence from you, please do provide that sentence. Okay, do you have a trouser in the range of rupees 500 or so? Well, you will have to provide him a feedback. You have a trouser in 500 rupees. If you are quiet, that means you are not really looking after his interest. Then answer rightly. Answer rightly can be, okay sir, we have a trousers in 500 rupees range and they belong to so and so company. But you may not like that product because that product is very showy or very sober. So you have to listen to a customer, and paying attention means that you give undivided attention to the customer, hands in front of your body, make eye contact and tilted head. To show that you are listening, not shake your head occasionally, smile and using facial expression, using body language. Encourage the customer to continue with small work compared, yes, I understand. And this can be another area you can look over it. Small cues to customer can help him to talk more and give him a reasonable feeling that you are interested in talking to him again. Do not interrupt. Well, let the customer finish his talk. Do not interrupt with counter arguments unless very necessary. Then you have to provide a feedback. Feedback means you reinforce what has been said. Ask questions to clarify certain points. Summarize the customer's comments regularly to avoid misunderstanding. Then answer rightly, be frank, open and honest in your response. State your opinion respectfully. treat the other person as you would like to be treated yourself. Now, the certain words which help you to sell better: easy, free, safety, safe, new, money, guarantee, you are looking beautiful, sir. So, this is the kind of words which you can use to make the customer more receptive. Sir, this iron is very easy to use. Just with water and plug in. The soap is free with the shampoo. This TV has got fusible plugs that acts as safety plug for the set. If you buy 4 of these, you will save 20%. This is a brand new model in the market. You will save money or power bills if you buy this app. So these are the examples of the words used to talk to a customer. Well, listen to the video again and it will be useful to you. Thank you.